existence of Jesus was an inside job. Don't believe me? Take a look. Did you know the letter J is no more than 600 years old? How can a man who lived over 2,000 years old be named Jesus? It's impossible for Jesus to be the name above all names. And a similar one says the letter J wasn't invented until 600 years ago, so Jesus wasn't a real person. Well, sign me up and take my money. What can we learn from these memes? Not only did Jesus not exist, but he couldn't have been Jewish because Jewish people couldn't have existed until 600 years ago, and he certainly didn't live in some magical land called Jerusalem. But this does leave some questions unanswered, such as how did kangaroos get around before the 16th century? Get it? Because they had a jump and jump starts with J? I'll be here all night, folks. So this may come as a surprise to some, but the Bible wasn't written in modern day English. The name Jesus translates from the name Yeshua, and in English, this translates to Jesus. So if Jesus couldn't have existed because the letter J wasn't invented until centuries to come, then anything that translates to an English word that starts with a J couldn't have either. Maybe the people who find this argument convincing are just giving too much credit to words, because words are just signposts. For example, my name is John. In Spanish, this translates to Juan. So if you're talking about me, you can refer to me as John, Juan, Kira's husband, the coolest apologist to ever exist, or pretty much anything that isn't an insult, because names that are insults clearly don't apply to me. If Jesus never existed, then why would people believe that such a person existed? Maybe it was all a conspiracy. What if the people who invented the story of Jesus were part of a secret society that invented the person of Jesus in order to unify the Roman Empire into a single religion? Or to make people slaves? Or to help Dan Brown sell books? Or, well, because aliens? Now, ordinarily I point to the fact that virtually every single historical scholar in the entire universe agrees that Jesus existed and that he was a real person. But how do you know that they aren't part of the conspiracy too? So if we can't get the truth from historical scholars that do this for a living, then maybe we can get the truth from people on the internet. Except we can't trust information on the internet. But sometimes we can, like when it involves conspiracy theories, especially conspiracies about Christianity. But if there is no conspiracy and Jesus really did exist, then we're gonna have to conclude that the creator of this meme is not the genius that we once thought he was. For more information on this, see my recent video with Dr. Craig Blomberg. And finally, stay woke. AF. Don't let them win. And you can avoid becoming one of the sheeple if you subscribe to my channel. And if you're considering not subscribing, remember, that's what they want you to do. So that way they can control your mind and keep you from knowing the truth. Don't be another number. So the next time that someone says that Jesus didn't exist because his name starts with a J, what are you gonna say? Shh, they're watching. What do you mean? What's up, guys? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see me take out some more memes, then go ahead and check out one of our playlists. And so you guys know this project is crowdfunded, so if you want to help support our next videos, then go ahead and check out the link in the description. And once you're done with that, go ahead and check out one of these videos right here.